Estonia, how you doing?
Georgia.
Yeah, it's not an exactly happy day. I mean, it's not a fantastic day because.
We are
But
mourning.
for some people it is a day to celebrate.
Yes, so let's do the chaotic shouts
birthday.
first.
Let's
I agree.
celebrate with those who are...
It's a day to celebrate as well
Yes,
for
indeed.
for Chelsea fans, as you know. There's a new coach. Or there will be a new coach in the dugout when Chelsea play against Wolverhampton Wanderers. And good morning to the official Chelsea group in Ghana, Blue Stars GH,
I
who have made this
decided to be
possible.
quiet.
And
Because I am mourning.
thank you,
Listen, I am
and thank
mourning
you
for my
to President
President
Akufo-Addo for ensuring that everything worked here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am mourning for my President.
Yes.
I am mourning him
We
because
have to sack him.
as a young man, whenever we saw even a plane flying in the skies of hope, we will shout JG Rollins.
We'll get there.
Rollins.
We'll get there.
Everything.
Yes.
I like we say in Ever, I am a who. That's an aircraft. We'll say JG
I am
Rollins.
JG
Rollins.
yes.
And so it's it's a very,
And anyway, it's a solemn.
We're going to spare a moment
Solemn.
for him
Yeah,
in
we'll
a
spare a
moment,
moment for him
in
in
just a
chaotic
bit.
shout,
yes, but so I don't want to talk about
Don't talk.
the man that had Mbappe,
It's okay.
the man that had Neymar,
Now you are
the
destroying
man that had
mood.
all the players.
I
You
thought
say you were,
He's
yeah,
touching
destroying
me.
them.
Oh, Massa. Let's do some chaotic shouts to those who are celebrating their birth today. Happy birthday to Mami Jimfua Osei Boateng and Kofi Kokoti Osei Boateng of Fountainhead School in Sakumono. It's their 12th and 9th birthdays, respectively. Wow, imagine that. They sound like siblings and
Yes.
their birthdays are on the same
On the
day.
same
Yeah.
day. Beautiful.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
yes.
beautiful, actually.
Well, I've got this one. Happy birthday to my dear niece.
By the way, that was from their mom and dad.
Mom and dad, okay.
Esther and Lawrence Osei Boateng.
Okay. Happy birthday to my dear niece, Alberta Aku Agbogli. Yeah. Continue to grow in favor of the Lord. We love you, dear, from Auntie Nine and the entire family.
Well, I've got one here. It's a happy birthday to Dinah Priti Aliyah of Kotoka International Airport. Wishing you a wonderful birthday and a fantastic year ahead. You're such a fabulous person. Shine in all aspects of life. And this is the day the Lord has made. And it's from friends and family. Let me do the last one here. And says, this is a belated happy birthday to Rachel Agbemavi at the Ghana Embassy in Tokyo, Japan. I wish you, blessings and good health, and it's from your brother Sena Asari. So Sena Asari,
You got
I
that?
sent this one.
I've
to
got
us.
just two more. This one says, help me wish my dearest daughter, Ohima Akusi Amponsa Eyim Brown, a happy, glorious birthday. All we ask of the Lord is that, the grace and mercy shall be upon her life and she will grow and be big. Yeah, thank you very much. This coming from her father, Obiba, and the entire family. This also says, it's not your birthday, but appreciating a wonderful person. God bless you, Mildred Nelson, for your good heart. And you are truly God sent, and also continue doing good. This is coming from Aaron. So after this, we would have to investigate and be sure exactly where Mildred Nelson is a big name. We'll have to investigate because Aaron has sent this one.
It means you have some
we will be-
suspicions there.
Yes, we will be
You're
talking about this after the
suspecting
show.
the
Yes.
young man.
Yeah, I'll have to.
Aaron is
I want-
an Apsu.
Yes, I want to be
So-
very sure.
So he doesn't.
Yeah, because it says
he doesn't fire stray bullets.
It's not your birthday, but appreciating a wonderful person, for your good heart. That's good heart and truly God sent. Hey, Mildred, you are blessed amongst women,
Hey,
and we
all of that.
This is Mildred Nelson.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Aaron has sent this one.
And he says she's blessed among women.
And God sent.
Hey, wait, let me see.
This
what
is like John 3:16 all over again.
but
God
there's,
sent.
but there's some of it that
For
you
God
are
so
not,
loved the world that He gave.
there are some of it that you are not reading.
Oh, add the last line.
I bless the day I found you.
Aye, Mildred Nelson.
Hey,
The
I
young
want
man-
to stay around you.
The young man
Mildred
has learned
Nelson.
from the best.
Yeah, he's rhyming.
no, he's learned from the best.
Please, no.
I haven't said anything.
It's okay.
I
You see.
said he has learned from the best.
We have a special.
And I said no.
yeah,
What's your
sorry,
problem?
All right, we have Mildred. God bless you. We hope to see you soon.
Yes.
And
We will all come with him when he's coming.
you see, don't be bringing me. You see, she has me. You bring somebody chaotic center.
Yo.
Could you, but on a more serious note, we got a special on very soon when we start the sports center, when we start giving the stories about the late JJ Rollins and his contribution to sports. It will amaze you.
Indeed.
How do I say goodbye to what we had? The good time that made us laugh, I'll wave them back. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday.
Yeah.
Hey, Langa. Anyway,
So let's get into the Joy Sports Center. So, and it's proudly brought to us by the
auspices
courtesy
of our dear friends at
MTN.
Choose your own bundle your own way. And of course, your
Standard
own
Chartered
way.
Bank.
And of course, you can do this with MTN Flexi Bundle. Just
That's right.
dial *138# and enjoy bundles that don't expire. It's also brought to you by Standard Chartered Bank.
Here for good.
So, you know the feeling you get when your phone slips from your hands into water? Or when it hits the pavement and you hear that crack? Your heart just stops. MTN is saying, well, now you don't have to panic when your phone experiences liquid or accidental damage thanks to MTN's Device Insurance. Just install the MTN Device Insurance app, fill in the details, start making payments, and experience the peace of mind that comes with knowing your device is insured. Download the MTN Device Insurance app on Google Play or App Store, or just go to mtn.deviceinsurance.com and get your phone insured today. So please don't wait until it's too late. Get MTN Device Insurance now, and remember, we're good together everywhere you go. So look, we all know the month of January is generally tight, Feels like over 70 days, but Standard Chartered has got your back. They're giving you free shopping sprees at ShopRite. Plus, look, all you have to do is see how much you can pick up in 60 seconds and it's all yours for free. Then they will also fill your tank for free every Friday. It's called the #Free Friday Fuel. Or you could win the big one, a Citroen C5 Aircross sedan from Silver Star Auto Limited. It's still the Standard Chartered season of surprises. So, you know what to do, don't you? Pick up your phone, download the SC Mobile app, open an account, and make a deposit of 200 Ghana cedis or more, and stand eligible for free shopping, a filled tank, or even the ultimate prize, a Citroen C5 Aircross sedan. For already existing clients, just deposit 200 Ghana cedis or more to stand eligible. This promotion has been approved by the Gaming Commission. Remember, terms and conditions apply. Standard Chartered, here for good. Now, Total Quartz continues to treat your car to the very best. The Quartz 9000 features 0W20. Excellent engine protection and cleanliness, increases your oil change interval and reduces your fuel consumption. So for the best performance, go to your nearest Total service station and join the Total Quartz Nation movement now. Total Quartz, keep your engine younger for longer.
Well, Sokojo, just as I was saying, as thousands gather to give pay the final respects then to the late President Rawlings, a fitting state burial, of course, expected today. We at Joy Sports want to reflect on his sporting legacy. Nathaniel Atto reminds us of the late former president's impact in the sector.
How do I say goodbye?
Sports under President Rawlings' 20-year reign can easily be summed up as an era of talent discovery, development, and winning of laurels for Ghana on global platforms. Interestingly, he was not your high-performing athlete. He was your sport-loving Air Force pilot, the judoka, who loved his horse riding and also oversaw the Armed Forces boxing team during his active military service. At the time, the nation had only two major stadia, Accra and Babayara in Kumasi, and other smaller facilities which served organized competition and training. It is worthy of note that 4 of Ghana's 10 boxing world titles were also won during his tenure. Azuma Nelson, who was to become Africa's greatest boxer, Marvelous Nana Konedu, Ike Bazooka Kwate, and Alfred the Cobra Kote of blessed memory. The difference here was that Rawlings took personal interest, especially in that of Azuma Nelson. The nation's 2 under-17 FIFA World Cup trophies were won during his tenure as well, in 1991 and 1995. Most of the members of the victorious Black Starlets 91 squad graduated into the Olympic team, the Black Meteors, who won Africa's first Olympic medal in football, a bronze, at the Barcelona 92 Games. Complementing this was 9 medals in the Commonwealth Games, including 1 gold. And the ministers responsible for executing the sports policy via the Sports Ministry over the period were Zayayebo, Major Amakai Amatefio retired, Mr. Ato Austin, Mr. K. Sarah Mensah, Lieutenant General Arnold Kwenu retired, and Mr. E.T. Mensah, who to date is the longest serving in the nation's history. During the 2 decades, they collectively executed the training of technical persons and the establishment of good local competitive platforms as the National Sports Festival, which was later christened the National Unity Games, and the Security Services Sports Association Games, SESA. Jerry John Rawlings has surely sunk his feet in the history of sports in Ghana. May he rest in peace.
Say goodbye to yesterday.
May his soul rest in perfect peace. And of course, there are more updates here on Joy 99.7 FM. We have to lift the mood, shall we? Because yes, life goes on and we have to stay on the local scene because GARCO Chairman Kuto Fiano has called for concerted efforts for members to make the association viable. Mr. Fiano retained his chairmanship position in the just ended Ghana League Clubs Association elections. He's urged other contestants who were unsuccessful in their respective bids to put the campaign season behind them and join forces for the betterment of clubs.
We need to come together where it becomes necessary to collaborate with the FA. We'll do that where it becomes necessary. That yes, we need to see the authorities. I'm on radio talking about issue B, and another person is on television talking about issue Z. Nobody will want to listen to a divided front. We want to do business with the united front, and that is also one key thing we need to look at. Yes, we are healing the wounds, but it's going to take us some time. We need to accelerate to ensure that we are seen as one body.
Well, let's do the Ghana Premier League right now. Ashanti Gold head coach Milovan Sekovic is blaming his players for being complicit in the embarrassing defeat to Legon Cities over the weekend. Despite taking the lead twice, the Miners ended up losing the match by 5-2. Coach Sekovic says his side underrated Legon Cities.
My players, after when they start second half in the dressing room, they told me we will win today. I told them be careful, maybe we can lose, because I think psychologically they are not ready. They think we can very easy now play, and because we won 1-0, 2-1, now we will score again. And they lost concentration. How many minutes? 5-10 minutes, 3 goals.
Gianna Stars are in the top 5 of the Ghana Premier League table at the moment, and for the first time this season, after their triumph over Asante Kotoko match day 10 at the Accra Sports Stadium. Some will be emerged from the bench to score the winner for the Jab Boys. The win means they're 2 points behind leaders Karela United, which has increased their growing title credentials. However, head coach Pakwesi Fabian insists they need as many as 5 players to really challenge for the title.
I think it was a very good game, and we are happy we won. As for the players, we need them. We need that not less than 5 players to be able to call to be contenders in the league. I mean, for now we are not. We are just trying to find our feet, and definitely we need to reinforce the team if we really want to be counted as part of the front runners for the league title.
Well, let's talk about some university games. Very, very interesting, because with a ban on public gatherings and, of course, school and tertiary sports due to the effects of the coronavirus, the University of Ghana Sports Directorate, in an effort to engage the university community in the annual Inter-Hall Games, has rolled out the 2021 Virtual Inter-Hall Games. The event, which is the first of its kind in Ghana, will be bringing us actually brought together, the halls to compete virtually. Now, we need to hear from the head coach of the University of Ghana, who's got more on this.
Yes, it's a purely online activity. All you need is your Twitter accounts, and you follow the Sports Directorate University of Ghana Twitter page, and then you are good to go. So all we do is to vote. We put up the matches for the day as pertains on the fixtures. It's a knockout competition. So you go and vote for the hall of your choice, and then your vote is counted in percentage terms. At the close of day, 5 p.m., we start from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. At close of day, the hall with the most votes wins the match. It has become necessary because of the directive from the president not to have sports, and also from the Pro-Vice Chancellor, University of Ghana, not to engage in any extracurricular activity.
Yeah, that's the head coach of the University of Ghana, Henry Nisaki, speaking there. And it's a very good initiative, and it's really, really good to see how it's going. We'll be giving you updates on just how it's panning out at the University of Ghana. More to come from us here on the Sports Centre. It's now time to talk about the English Premier League. And, of course, Manchester City climbed to the top of the Premier League by handing West Brom another home hammering. No team in Europe's top 5 divisions has conceded as many goals at home as Sam Allardyce's Albion. Of course, they were ruthlessly exposed again with brilliant attack and display. Conor McNamara was watching.
It's been one-way traffic tonight. Manchester City have won by 5-0. They go to the top of the Premier League this evening. Gundogan scored after just 6 minutes. There was a controversial second. Joukins after the assistant raised the flag incorrectly. The referee, though, allowed play to continue. West Brom complained about it, but Gundogan had made it 3-0 soon after. It was 4-0 by half-time. Mahrez with his goal, and then Raheem Sterling was to add another in the second half. West Brom remain in the relegation zone, but Manchester City are top 5-0 to Pep Guardiola's side.
Conor McNamara there. We'll now hear from Pep Guardiola shortly on the 5-0 win. Festo is midfielder Ike Gundogan.
Very happy about first off the result, but then also the way we've played. I think it was a very dominant performance. We did it really well. We passed a lot. We find the right places, the spaces to play. Scored really nice goals. And everyone was involved.
11 wins in a row, top of the league. Give us a sense of the momentum and the confidence in
the momentum is Sheffield United. The momentum is this. So now it's rest 2 days, 1 or 2 days off, and the day before the game, see each other and prepare Sheffield. It's the only way I know from my experience as a manager. Don't see tables, don't see what we have done. It's just Sheffield.
You're not playing badly though, are you?
But it's the best way.
Thanks, Pep.
Vintage Pep Guardiola there. Well, Arsenal came from behind to beat Southampton by 3-1 in a game in which Ghana's Thomas Partey did very well. 77 minutes of good action from him. He took a slight knock. We're not too sure the extent of that injury then, but it's another good performance from him. And we can now hear from the Arsenal manager, Mikel Arteta.
We did a lot of things right. I think there were a lot of phases of both attacking and defensive phase that we completely dominated. We look comfortable, and we scored some good goals and big win because it's complicated to win here.
All right, so we know Leeds United were 2-1 winners over Newcastle. West Ham beat Crystal Palace by 3-2. It's important to note they were all away wins. Games tonight then. A new Chelsea boss Thomas Tuchel will be in the dugout when the Blues take on Wolverhampton Wanderers. That's a game we're looking forward to. But just how good is Thomas Tuchel? We need to hear from a man who played under him at Mainz 05. He's Louis Højby.
His record has shown it. His points per game, his success at clubs. He just missed out on the Champions League final last year against Bayern Munich, who were unbelievably strong. He's managed to coach one of the best players in the world with Mbappe and obviously Neymar, and made players in that team unbelievably strong. I only have praise for him. He's a very passionate guy. He's a guy who has a lot of fire in his belly, but I think you need that in the job to improve everyone.
All right, in other games tonight, Manchester United have a chance. They play against Sheffield, yes. And then we've got Everton up against Leicester City, Burnley up against Aston Villa, and Brighton up against Fulham. Now, in the other game, Derby della Madonnina between AC Milan and Inter Milan in the Coppa Italia. It was interesting, Gakojo. Zlatan Ibrahimovic and Romelu Lukaku wanted to fight. They both scored goals, but in the end, Christian Eriksen got the winner for Inter Milan, who beat AC Milan. That's an interesting one. But of course, we're still in morning mood, and yeah, as we said, we I don't know what to say again because we've said everything. Indeed. All we can say is that may he still rest in perfect peace, the former president, Jerry John Rawlings.
I say goodbye.